Hello and welcome to our book or our guide, which is called Secrets of the Human Body by your beloved author Mabasa Talent. This is a must read for all learners and teachers and parents. And I have a question for you before we dive into this amazing guide. Do you think there is anything more fascinating than the human body? So this is our table of contents. You will read through this. This will guide you on how to find certain content on our guide. So on page 3 we have our introduction. Page 4 we have guidelines on how to use the guide. Page 5 unit 1. Page 2. Page 7 unit 2. And then unit 3 will be found on page 9. On page 11, we'll have our conclusion, which we could not fit in here because we do not have that much space. But then thank you. And we apologize for the inconvenience. So this is our introduction. So our study guide will be based on the theme of beginning knowledge. Sorry for that, beginning knowledge and personal and social well-being. This is a theme in the Life Skills Foundation Phase CAPS document. This study guide is meant to be a simplified learning resource that will help learners engage with their schoolwork easier, even if they are learning from home. It organizes essential notes and textbook material in a way that will help you increase your comprehension and understand the information you are being taught. This study guide will prepare you for tests, help you get your facts right, and will also help you demonstrate critical thinking and visualize effectively and make meaningful connections between your schoolwork. This guide will act as a very essential part of your learning as it will support you psychologically. You will also find some tips on how to manage your time around your learning. You will also set academic goals and ways to achieve them through this guide. Our guide is nothing less than a powerful guidance tool that every learner, students, student should have in their academic journey as support. So we're not going to read the other part. You will go through that yourself. We don't wanna like make the video long. So these are the guidelines on how to use the guide. So this is our unit one, which is all about the human body. So the human body is made up of different parts that play different roles. Some of the different parts are called cells, tissues, organs, and systems. You'll learn more about the human body in detail as you progress to higher grades. The human body has a number of different systems, but today we're going to concentrate on three systems, which are the skeletal system, muscular system, and nervous system. So the skeletal system is made of bones, tendons, and ligaments. This is what we call the skeleton. So this provides the body with structure and protects the organs the body has. Uh, the muscular system is a system that works with the skeletal system in order to create movement and interaction with the world. So the muscular system is comprised of different muscles that can be found all over the body. And then we can move on to the nervous system. The nervous system is the system that ensures that the human body can communicate and that the brain is able to control the functions the body does. The nervous system is made up of nerves. It also includes the brain and spinal cord. So here we have body parts and body parts you can easily identify, the body parts you cannot see, and body parts that we can move. You will go through that by yourself. Here is our Unit 1 worksheet. You'll have to complete this uh, on the guide. You'll have to complete this as it is very essential. So unit 2 is about keeping our body safe or keeping my body safe. We're not talking about how we can keep our body safe. There are multiple ways in which you can keep our body safe as children. This is not all up to us though. It also has to do with the people in our vicinity, or the people in our presence, which are family, teachers, and our peers. This is an unpopular opinion, but we think that children should be taught proper names of their body parts instead of using names like Cookie, Pee, or other pet names. So this is basically about how we are going to keep our body safe and like the environment that we're going to be in. And it's also about setting boundaries and being able to communicate effectively. Yes, being able to communicate effectively verbally with the people we trust. So we're going to move on so that we do not make the video too long. This is the worksheet of our unit 2 that you will have to complete. So unit 3 is about protecting my body. One well-known way of preventing our bodies from illnesses or diseases is through exercising. Exercising has been proved to be very essential when it comes to keeping our bodies fit and able. Here we made a mistake and wrote bail, which is meant to be able. So we do apologize for that. So we're going to keep our bodies fit and able to fight off infections simply as our immune system is also boosted a bit when we exercise. As children, we do not have to exercise that much as we usually exercise as we play. So you see, playing is actually really good as you do exercise through play. So you can play more in order to have a fitter body. But then you need to play while doing schoolwork. So here, an example of an exercise is just jogging. A light jog can do wonders to our bodies and mind. You can also practice good hand hygiene. You can do this by washing our hands with water and soap after using the bathroom, handling trash before and after touching food, touching animals, and after blowing our noses. For like the time that we're in, we can also like protect our bodies by following the COVID-19 rules, which include like always wearing a face mask when you are in public, sanitizing, and other stuff like that. And also steaming like regularly in order to kill some of the infections that you might have caught while you're out there. So you can also avoid touching other people's blood at all costs. This is because you never know if you have a cut or if the other person is not infected with an infection that can be transmitted through blood or cut. So I'm going to skip the rest of the content that we have written for you. You'll read it like on your own. So we're going to the third worksheet, which you'll have to complete. We'll have to write the correct number in front of each word. So yes, now we're going to our conclusion. To sum up our guide, we'll go through what we have mentioned before and summarize it. This is a very interesting and inform. This was a very interesting and informative work to write under the theme beginning knowledge and personal and social well-being. It concentrated solely on the human body. We have 3 units which explained useful information about the human body. The human body is a very fascinating work of art, and there are multiple ways in which one can sabotage its beauty. We have explained how a lot we've explained a lot about how the body works in our guide from the parts of the human body, the parts that can move, parts we cannot see, and our 5 senses. We also covered how we can keep our body safe. Things includes through communication, self-awareness, and awareness of the environment that we're in. The last unit we covered was about protecting our bodies and from illnesses and diseases. Here we explain how one can help the immune system be stronger through exercising, eating healthy food, washing hands, and a lot more. We do hope that our guide has been helpful in your academics, and we will continue helping you and other learners, teachers, and parents to learn more about ways in which they can keep their children safe and know more about their bodies. This is because we all know that learning never ends, and we will learn until the end of time or us. This is a huge thank you from the Talent Mabasa team. We hope you enjoyed our guide. Thank you a lot. If you do have any questions, you can ask them in the comments section where our video will be posted, which is preferably YouTube. You please like our video and comment if you have any questions. Thank you.